The all-time great Detroit Lions, a franchise that was amazing in the 50s, dropped off for about 4 decades and has recently become great behind Dan Campbell, Jared Goff, and the rest of the team. And the all-time great Green Bay Packers, pre-merger they are considered Title Town, with 3 Hall of Fame or future Hall of Fame quarterbacks. They're in for a show. Welcome to Week 6 of the BTFL Season 3. We have the all-time great Detroit Lions and the all-time great Green Bay Packers meeting at Lambeau Field, one of the most historic fields in the whole history of the National Football League. And we have 2 of the main teams from the pre-merger NFL meeting here. The Detroit Lions are coming onto the field in order to play against the Green Bay Packers, who have Brett Favre coming onto the field too. Antonio Freeman is coming back from injury. That should help the Packers out. And the captains meet in the middle of the field for the coin toss. And the Lions call heads. They elect to receive. And we are almost ready. Ryan Longwell is set to kick this one off. And this is underway. Monday Night Football, Week 6 of the BTFL Season 3. Returned by Mel Gray from the Lions 11 to the 25 for a gain of 14. The Lions have only won 1 game in this whole season, and a bright light has been Barry Sanders, who gets by a defender, powers through into Packers territory, making things look easy for a gain of 36. 1st and 10, Matthew Stafford attempting his first pass of the game. He throws it over the middle. He's incomplete, intended for Herman Moore. 2nd down. Handoff to Barry Sanders, and he loses 4. 3rd and 14 for the Detroit Lions, as the pass goes to Charles Sanders, the tight end. It's incomplete. 4th and 4. Jim Arnold will punt to Antonio Freeman, who comes back from injury. We got a touchback. Packers will take over at their own 20. And Brett Favre will toss it left to Amon Green, who he played with from, I believe, 2000 all the way until 2005. They gain 1. Favre with the play action. He'll throw it down the right side of the field. He finds Amon Green there on the wheel, and the ball's fumbled. It's on the ground. Ball is recovered by Hall of Famer Dick Lambeau for a gain of 3. Lions take over just like that. Handoff again to Barry Sanders as he gets by a few defenders, making it once again into Packers territory. That's their 2nd time in Packers territory. Let's see if they can do anything with this here. Another toss left to Barry Sanders, and he'll gain 14 to the Packers 31. Less than a minute and a half left to go in the first quarter, and Barry Sanders is dropped for a short loss of 4. 2nd and 14. Stafford back, no pressure, and it comes. Raynichke with the sack. First sack of the game for Matthew Stafford. A few plays have gone for losses, but that was a sack there. Matthew Stafford deep left. Calvin Johnson, Megatron, and they'll be forced to punt again. How disappointing. You make it into enemy territory twice, and Jim Arnold is coming out to punt the ball again to Antonio Freeman, and it's in the end zone for a touchback. Less than a minute left. Amon Green, who fumbled on the last drive, he will gain about 3 to the Packers 23. 5 seconds left in the first quarter. Handoff to Amon Green, loses 3, and that's the end of the first quarter. It's knotted up, goose eggs. Welcome to the second quarter, as the Packers are dealing with a long situation. The toss left to Amon Green, and he makes it to the 46-yard line. That's a big first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line, and Robert Porcher would sack Brett Favre. Loss of 5. Favre back, delivers it left side, and it's incomplete, intended for James Lofton. 3rd and 15 for the Packers. Brett Favre was a gunslinger, but he's going to hand this ball off here to Amon Green, and that is going to set up a 4th down. First punt of the game for Craig Hentrich, who is the best punter in Packers history. And the punt is caught in the end zone, and it's a touchback. 1st and 10 at the 20 for the Lions. This game has not been as exciting as we might have thought it was going to be. Sanders has had the most excitement in this game. He's taken a few steps forward and a few steps back, and the Lions are dealing with a 3rd down as Sanders will get the 1st down, and Sanders will gain 14 to the Lions' 35-yard line. There's 2 minutes and 43 seconds. Let's see if the Lions can get some points here. Stafford, left side, ball's intercepted by Darren Sharper. Ball is picked off, hardest hitting safety in the league, and there is no gain there. The Packers will take over. As Favre is rushed, he will throw it right to Devontae Adams. It's incomplete. 2 minutes left to go in the half. Handoff to Amon Green. Amon Green will make it to around the 34. Gain of 7. Packers call their first timeout. 3rd and short in this situation. Another handoff to Amon Green, and he would lose 4. Lions 38. Packers call their second timeout. 4th and 7. We got a field goal of 55 yards. Ball is spotted. Kick is away, and it is no good. Big opportunity for the Packers to get points on the board, and Ryan Longwell is unable to get it. Stafford will step up. He'll fumble the ball, and it's recovered by the Lions, and they'll gain 7 on that one. Lions call their first timeout. 1 minute and 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Stafford, perfect pocket to throw around, and he will throw incomplete over the middle to Herman Moore. 3rd and 3 for the Lions. Stafford, left, Calvin Johnson, Megatron, we got the first down for a gain of 11 on that one. Lions will call their final timeout with 29 seconds, 29 seconds as Barry Sanders will run left, 12 seconds. Now this is their final timeout, They called their second timeout previously, now this is their final one. 52-yard field goal attempt by Jason Hanson. It is up, and it is good. Lions take a 3-0 lead, and with them only having 1 win on the season, this is pretty big. Kickoff by Jason Hanson. It'll be returned by Antonio Friedman, and the Lions lead 3-0 in the first half. We'll go to the halftime show to get you guys some of the highlights and stats. We'll see you on the other side. This is Hank with the halftime show of the all-time great Lions, all-time great Packers, and we start off with this one early for Barry Sanders. He goes around defenders, goes through them. He gets inside of Packers territory, but that doesn't lead to anything. They punt it. Amon Green is the recipient of this play-action rollout bootleg wheel route, but he gets tackled at the 31. It's on the ground. It's a fumble recovered by Dick Lambeau. And the Lions will be in action. More from Barry Sanders. The human highlight reel. The human joystick. But then Matthew Stafford gets sacked by Ray Nitschke. and this would lead to a punt. Stafford and the Lions getting the ball back. Stafford would throw an interception to
Darren Sharper, one of the most hardest hitting safeties in the league.
And then a field goal attempt by Ryan Longwell. It is up and it misses the uprights. It's no good. Stafford would drop the ball. It's a fumble, but the Lions would recover it. They would attempt a field goal. It would be up and good. The Lions seem to be upsetting the Packers 3-0. Back to the second half. Welcome to the second half of action in this Monday Night Football game, Week 6 of the BTFL Season 3 between the all-time great Detroit Lions and the all-time great Green Bay Packers. It's a 3-0 lead for the Lions in this game. They'll start off kicking the ball. Jason Hanson, end over end. Antonio Freeman from the Packers 17, and he takes it to the Packers 44. That'll be a gain of 27. 4 minutes and 31 seconds. First play of the game, Brett Favre, who made it into Lions territory, and outstretched arms of James Lofton. It's incomplete deep. 2nd and 10 after a missed field goal by Ryan Longwell. Favre would throw it over the middle again, second straight incompletion, this time to Davante Adams. 3rd and 10. Favre with the play action. He'll chuck it over the middle. It's caught by Ron Kramer, and Ron Kramer gets it inside the 34 for a gain of 22. 1st and 10 for the Packers after getting past the sticks. Ball is thrown left to James Lofton. It's a first down. Big play to James Lofton. That was a gain of 30. They're going to try to run the ball up the middle on first down. That's a gain of 1 by Amon Green. Second attempt. Amon Green is stuck and he's at the 1 yard line for a gain of 2. 3rd and goal. Still trying to get in. Amon Green loses 1. And it looks like the Packers are going to try to kick a field goal to get on the board. Ryan Longwell's 21-yard field goal is up, and he redeems himself. It's good. 3-all is the score in this one. Longwell will kick it off once again to Mel Gray. The Lions will get it at the 20 for a gain of 4, I believe. 6. Stafford back. He's sacked again by Reinitschke. And the Lions are just going backwards in this one. Stafford with the play action. No one is coming at him. Now they are. He'll throw it left to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And that'll be around a gain of 10 to the Lions 26. Stafford with another play action. He'll go over the middle. This time to Herman Moore. He's incomplete. And the Lions will punt. Jim Arnold on the field once again. They were making it into Packers territory quite easily, but they only came away with 3 points. Antonio Brown will return it from around the 14. And he takes it to the Packers 18 for a gain of 3. 1 minute left to go. The game is tied 3-all. Favre, no pressure. Throws it right. Sterling Sharp gains 10 yards. And they'll check the measurement and they'll give it to the Packers. First down. Another 1st and 10. Amon Green gets the handoff, and he'll get around back to the original line of scrimmage. He loses 1. 2nd down and 11. Amon Green up the middle, and he will gain 8. Amon Green has been the workhorse in this game, doing what is expected of him besides that fumble. Amon Green right. Gain of 9, and that's the end of the third quarter. It's 3-all, and welcome to the 4th quarter. 5 minutes left of this game, and both teams have only mustered 3 points. Favre, pressure, Amon Green with the catch, and he makes it to inside the 10, almost to the 10, to the 11-yard line of the Lions, and that was a big gain on that one. Favre back. He'll throw it down the left side, and it's incomplete. That was a 45-yard gain by Amon Green on that passing play. Amon Green stopped for only a gain of 1. It's 3rd and 10, and Amon Green is stopped again. 4th and 10 here, and the Packers will attempt another field goal. This is a 29-yard field goal. It's up, and it's good. Packers lead 6-3. 3:42, Ryan Longwell kicks it off to Mel Gray. Really, really low-scoring game. I hope everyone picked the under. Stafford back, steps up. He's sacked by Herb Adderley. Maybe not third sack of the game, but it seems like Ray Nitschke was getting most of the sacks here. Pitch left, Barry Sanders, and Barry Sanders gains 9 to the Lions 31. The Lions will call their first team timeout. 3rd and 2 here. Handoff to Barry Sanders, and Barry Sanders gets the first down. He's on his feet more to the 46-yard line for a gain of 15. Lions will call their second timeout. I don't know why they need to call their timeouts this early. I don't think they have to do that. Sanders will go up the middle for a gain of 2. Lions will call their final timeout. Hey, they got plenty of time. I don't know why they need to be calling these. Sanders again with the handoff. He's really the only one who seems to be accomplishing anything here. And then another handoff to Barry Sanders, and he'll get the first down. 2 minutes and 3 seconds. Stafford is sacked yet again by Ray Nitschke. It seems like every time there's a play action, Ray Nitschke's there for the sack. 1:54 left in the game. Pass left, and that's a loss. 48-yard line. Matthew Stafford steps up in the pocket. He's going to run it. He makes it to the Packers side of the field, and it looks like they're going to attempt a Jason Hanson 55-yard field goal. Ball is spotted. Kick is away. Oh my Lanta, it's good. Lions tie up the football game, and it's up to Brett Favre to win this game with his arm. Short kick from Jason Hanson to Antonio Freeman, who makes it to around the 34-yard line, maybe the 35. 53 seconds for Favre to do something. Play action. He'll go over the middle to Sterling Sharp, and Sterling Sharp gets it to the 25. It's a first down, but he's injured. This is not a good thing. Sterling Sharp really sacrificed himself for really good field position, and he be replaced by Don Hudson. And the field goal attempt here, the Ryan Longwell 43-yard field goal. It's up. It is good. Packers take a 3-point lead. It's 6-9. That's a funny score. 20 seconds left. Ryan Longwell kicks it to Mel Gray, and the Lions essentially have one play in order to try to get a touchdown. Stafford goes back, throws it over the middle. It's caught by Amon-Ra St. Brown to the 40. But the game ends 6-9. The Packers move to 4-2. The Lions go down to, I believe, 1-4. This is Hank with the PR52 YouTube channel. Get ready for the recap and the game of the week. This is the post-game highlights. All-time great Lions, all-time great Packers. We had a bit of a snooze fest for our first half, but Brett Favre would get back on the money, throwing it over the middle to Ron Kramer, his tight end. And then play action, throws it down the left side to James Lofton, the Hall of Famer. And Ryan Longwell, he would kick the Packers on the board. It's a tied ball game, 3-0. Packers get the ball back eventually, and Brett Favre, he'll utilize the play action once again, finding Amon Green down the left side. They're trying to get yards the most difficult way possible, as he would get it to the 11-yard line. Another field goal attempt for the Packers. Ball is up, and the Packers take a 3-point lead, bringing it back to the Lions. Lions have a 4th down. They'll kick a deep field goal here. It's up. It's good. The Packers tie this game up. So it's less than a minute left, and Brett Favre's going to have to be the gunslinger over the middle to Sterling Sharp. He will make it to the 25-yard line, but Sterling Sharp is injured in this one. He would be replaced by Don Hudson, and the Packers will attempt a field goal. This field goal is up by Ryan Longwell, and it's good! The Packers eventually win the football game by a final score of 6-9. No, your eyes aren't fooling you. This was kind of a snooze fest. Have a great day, everyone.